Imagine a world where the word horror and scary have zero overlap. A world where the same story is being retold over and over with a different coat of paint and a stupid blue hedgehog. Now, of course, this is a completely fictional world. That hedgehog isn't stupid. This hedgehog's dope. Look at him. This abomination right here is Shin, and he has taken the 8-year-old audience by storm, and me included. This character comes from the Sonic tapes, which you might be acquainted with, but my boys over at Horror Skunx thought it would be a great idea to make their own rendition of the story. This stupid 3D model has kept me up for at least 3.5 hours trying to decipher what it could possibly mean. But first, I feel like I should kind of explain the original series, just so we're all on the same page. So obviously the Sonic tapes has nothing to do with a super dope hedgehog band making bangers weekly, but somewhere in the middle we get there. The original Sonic tapes were made by Evan Amos, I think I'm saying that right. The first tape is a stereotypical Mandela catalog with the tape telling the viewers, excuse me, there's like a totally really scary dude outside and you're in danger and you're gonna die and stuff, and then it shows us totally being in danger and dying and stuff. The second tape is like a way different turn and it's being fully animated. We see this weird bloke take a dead bunny out of his lunchbox and, you know, and bro thought that was so yummy he just had to get some more. Shin confronts Eggman and it turns out he's real scary because it's a horror, everyone. Remember, it's horror, it's scary. I honestly kind of liked it better when it was just being a shit post. But anyway, the rest of the tapes aren't very interesting on their own. It's kind of just more of the same Sonic evil charade. But you guys don't care either. We want to see more of this. So now that we got the boring part out of the way, we can finally talk about Peak. Horror Skunx took all of that previous lore and chucked it straight out the window. Shin is theirs now, and nobody's going to do anything about it. No, except for Eggman, maybe. If you don't already know about Horror Skunx, they make like these shitty 3D augmented reality videos, also known as shitty special effects. Most of their videos are insert horror mascot sad origin story. My personal favorite being Cursed Boyfriend versus Cartoon Cat rap battle from Friday Night Funkin'. But we're here to look at the peak of their creative potential. Just to make sure we keep things in order, we're gonna start with the sad Sonic origin tape, or whatever it's called.
Hey guys, can I run with you? Yeah!
Oh my god, so these fuckers won't let Sonic run with them. So now he's sad.
I bet he's a ripper from Timu!
Dude, why? That's such a weird insult. Man, you look like you have a discounted price. So I really can't blame these guys, because if I saw this thing, I would probably kick it and run as well. I just think I would have some more shit in my pants. So then, of course, the only reasonable response is to start a band. I'm just kidding. Eggman confronts him, and this is the weirdest interaction between characters I've ever seen. Sonic is like, "Are you Eggman?" And then Eggman says like some weird kerfuffle of words, and I genuinely have no idea what he's saying.
No! Come here! Omelette Man!
Sonic wakes up in this lab thing and Eggman says he's a ripoff, just like Shin Sonic. And then he reveals some Chaos Emeralds. He starts smacking Sonic with them until they all pop out of the case and power up Shin Sonic. Why is he saying that this is impossible? Like, why would he introduce the Chaos Emeralds to him unless he thought this is what would happen? He was literally talking about making him fast. Was he gonna, like, make him fast some other way? Were we gonna see baby Shin Sonic winter arc? Shame on you, not Eggman. Then we pop back to the Horror Skunx guys, and they are in deep shit. Karma's a bitch. You should have known better. Or should I say, good karma's a bitch. Then Shin Sonic kills them, maybe. They show up in other videos, so I don't really know if they die. Then we move on to Shin Sonic Tape's origin. For some reason, Sonic throws up a baby, and then this guy just cannot get enough of kicking these little fucked up Sonic things. I think he definitely should have learned his lesson last time, you know, with the whole dying and all that. Shin Sonic realizes that Lil Bro just got hit with the special move, and then he kills one of the guys. So now things escalate. Mr. Horror Skunk takes Lil Bro hostage, and then Shin Sonic takes the other guy hostage. Mr. Skunk says, "Let go," and I'll let go. So Sonic does, and then Mr. Skunk is a prick, because he always is.
And then they both die again.
I can't even be mad at Shin Sonic, because he's supposed to be the bad guy, right? But like, everyone's just been mean to him this whole time. They kicked him, and then, you know, he killed them, and then his bully got brought back to life for some reason, and then kicked his baby, and then killed his baby. I feel like Shin Sonic didn't even really do anything wrong. Mr. Skunk is just an asshole. I would run his ass over too, especially since dying doesn't even really seem to phase him all that much. But let's be honest, the only logical progression after getting your son killed is to start making music, and boy did he. This video, as I'm writing this, is number 64 on the YouTube music video thingy, which is probably credible. Now, for obvious reasons, I can't play the music, but trust me, it is as bad as the animation. And if you truly want to know how the music sounds, just go listen to it yourself. I'm not going to sing it for you. The song Liar is about, well, I don't really know. The skunk guy is trying to steal the red emerald, but Shin Sonic isn't fucking with that. And I just realized while editing this, Shin Sonic just punches this guy out of existence. So Skunk makes a face. Good job, Skunk. You really got him there. But turns out Mr. Skunk takes a ride on Choo Choo Charles, because of course it's Choo Choo Charles. Why wouldn't it be? No, Choo Choo Charles, no, don't do that. Shin Sonic, stop, please. And then he just takes the red crystal and destroys everything. And Mr. Horror Skunk yells, stop! And then he doesn't. But I figured now would be a good time to analyze some of these lyrics. I'm moving with speed in the name of the fire. Boom, boom, liar. Zoom, zoom, dia. I'm just gonna be open and honest with you guys. These lyrics are so deep and rich with meaning. I really just don't have the media literacy skills to pick it apart and fully understand what they're trying to say. So I had to look at the Genius page so it could explain it to me. I clicked on the lyrics and it says, my great uncle was in a coma. He has been in a coma for almost 3 years. One day I went to visit him and suddenly, like magic, he woke up. He told me to turn this shit off. When I didn't, he died on me. I was disinherited from the family will, but I did get to move with the speed in the name of the fire. Now, obviously, this sounds like a joke, but he did put /SRS at the end, so this probably did happen. These are endless echoes for those who hear the call. You tiptoed on the tightrope, and now it's time to fall. And don't worry, guys, these lyrics are 100% not AI generated. All these lyrics have been made by a real human being, and I genuinely don't know which is worse. I'll be the first to say that the next music video isn't much of an upgrade, but now we have Shadow and Knuckles. This song is called Good Karma, and I believe it's a play on their other song Bad Karma by Cartoon Cat. This is before he got cooked by a FNF boyfriend. Luckily, Good Karma makes up for the shitty lyrics by giving Shin's Shadow a guitar. That's fucking beast mode. Hashtag morbidly a beast. Shadow completely mogs Cartoon Cat, and that causes bro to crash out. But luckily they're fast. Really fast. Fast, moving with speed in the name of the fire, guys. And then Fuckles does something completely undeserving to poor Pooh over here, but it's kind of like really funny, so it gets a pass. And then Shin Sonic comes back to kill Mr. Skunk for like the 3rd time. They play the music so loud that everybody dies. Beautiful. If only I could have been in that cage. Unfortunately, Mr. Skunk, Mr. Horror Skunks Incorporated, is still making these videos. Okay. I'm not kidding. As I'm editing this video, they have dropped a new one. So for today's MuhKendric Does a Thing, we're doing a live reaction to Shin Sonic versus Shin Tails. I don't know, I've never been more excited for a piece of dog shit in my life and character, because he's just so maniacal. And he's not saying anything of substance. I genuinely want to know what is the deal with bro. If somebody could translate what he's trying to say to me, that'd be great. Not Eggman. Did not Eggman just die? I'm so confused. Man, I'm gonna need some time before I can come out with a video with a full deconstruction of this. This is modern art right here. Especially when you can see the flakes coming off of Eggman's forehead because of the makeup that he's using. Amazing. Okay, I'm ending the video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. I did realize while I was editing and doing this last little bit here that for some reason Sonic just gave up the emerald in that last one for no reason. Like, there was no reason for him to give up the emerald to power up the tails. Maybe it had something to do with what Eggman was saying, but I had no clue what he was trying to say.